For a second, I got a phone call.
Happy birthday to everybody who was born on August 28th! And if you have your birthday today, you share it with the following people. Reality TV personality Honey Boo Boo. Alana Thompson, here comes Honey Boo Boo. She is 19.
Why?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Why is this in here?
Yeah, I know. It's just... I so rarely get to put younger people on the list. It always feels like they're all people way old, and it's like, hey, finally somebody who's actually, on the younger side. But anyway, yeah, so Honey Boo Boo is 19 today. Next, we have Samuel Larson, winner of the first season of the Glee Project, who went on to play Joe Hart. He is 33. Look how much that jumped up already. Next, we have Kyle Massey, best known as Corey Baxter in That's a Raven, who got his own spin-off, Corey in the House, often cited as one of the best anime.
It's my favorite, right next to King of the Hill.
Also, main protagonist, Milo Fishtooth in Fishhooks. Did not know that. He is 33 as well. Next, Brian Hull, great YouTube star. Brian Hull is an impressionist, cartoonist, and voice actor who has 2.171 million subscribers on YouTube. Is the current voice of Dracula in the Hotel Transylvania series with monster pets and the most recent film Transformania. I don't say blah blah blah. that guy. His video, Disney and Pixar Sing Let It Go, where he did impressions of characters singing the verses of Let It Go from Frozen, currently has 38 million views. He turns 33. So he has 33 million views? Turning 33. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Next, we have Cassidy Pope, winner of The Voice of 2012. She is known for her songs Think of You, Over You, Wasting All These Tears, and Stupid Boy. She turns 35. Next, we have Shalita Grant, known as Sonia Percy on NCIS New Orleans. She is 36. Armie Hammer, the Lone Ranger, the Winklevoss twins in The Social Network. Ilya Kuryakin in 2015's The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Jackson Storm in Cars 3. And Simon Doyle in Death on the Nile. He is 38.
He's been canceled.
Oh, is he really? I was not aware of that, but yeah. Next, we have Florence Welch of Florence and the Machine, known for Kiss with a Fist, Queen of Peace, How Big, How Blue, How Beautiful, Ship Tarek, What the Water Gave Me, What Kind of Man, Cosmic Love, Shake It Out, Only If for a Night, and Dog Days Are Over. She is 38. Thought she was a lot older than that, but I guess not. Next, we have Leanne Rimes, country singer known for How Do I Live, Can't Fight the Moonlight, Last Thing on My Mind, Life Goes On, Written in the Stars, Probably Wouldn't Be This Way, One Way Ticket, Because I Can, What I Cannot Change, You Light Up My Life, Nothing Better to Do, Long Live Love, and I Need You. She turns 42.
How do I live without you?
Is that her? Is that the one?
Yeah, that's one of the songs.
Next we have Jake Owen, a country singer known for Anywhere With You, Don't Think I Can't Love You, Betchin' Something About a Woman, Beachin' Something About a Woman, I don't know, might have typed that one wrong. 8 Second Ride, What We Ain't Got Startin' With Me, Barefoot Blue Jean Night, and Alone With You, and Yeehaw! He is 43. Next we have Carly Pope, Susan Williams on Arrow, Samantha Roth on 24, Tara Messer on Suits, and currently as Davy Adams on Pretty Little Liars, Original Sin. She is 44.
Oh.
Next we have J. August Richards, known for such roles as Deputy Nathan Purcell in Kevin Probably Saves the World, Charles Gunn on Angel, Mike Peterson / Deathlock in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and he was Mondo Burger member Griffin and Good Burger. That one takes me back. And he is 51. Next we have Daniel Goddard, best known as Dar on Beastmaster, and Kane Ashby on The Young and the Restless. He is 53.
Ah. He had 2 pet parrots.
Janet Evans, Olympic swimmer of world championship and record holder who won a total of 3 gold medals at the 1988 Olympics in Seoul, South Korea, where she set a new world record for the 400-meter freestyle event, and the 1992 Olympics, she won one more gold medal for the 800-meter freestyle. She is 53.
My style is free. I haven't paid anything for this style.
Sheryl Sandberg, former VP of Global Online Sales and Operations of Google, and Chief Operating Officer of Facebook from 2008 to 2022. She is 55.
Oh.
Next, we got a big one here, Jack Black.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Tom.
He is largely known as Poe from the Kung Fu Panda movies, Dewey Finn in School of Rock, Lenny the Shark in Shark Tale, Carl Denham in King Kong, or Peter Jackson's King Kong, I should say, Ignacio/Nacho in Nacho Libre, Jerry Gerber in Be Kind Rewind, Jeff Fats Portnoy in Tropic Thunder, Zed in Year One, Lemuel Gulliver in Gulliver's Travels, Bernie Tita in Bernie, R.L. Stein in Slappy the Dummy in Goosebumps movies, Professor Shelley Oberon in Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle and The Next Level, Wolfman Jack in Weird, the Ali Yankovic Story, Claptrap in the Borderlands movie, Bowser in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. He also scheduled to be Steve in the Minecraft movie and Santa in Dear Santa.
They need to axe that Minecraft movie when they got the chance.
Yeah, I don't know. And he was Eddie Riggs in Brutal Legend and Officer Dick in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2. Still have yet to unlock him. Now I'm extra wanting to do that. As well as JB of Tenacious D.
Yeah.
This is where I figured you'd jump in with the songs here.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know you're an expert.
They had that one that go. No, I'm just kidding. They had the greatest song in the world. In no particular order. Kickapoo, Master Exploder. Oh my gosh, so many. There's some that had never been released, like Kyle Took a Bullet, and the one that had limited release, Jesus Ranch. Oh my gosh.
What's that one about being a gamer? Do you remember that one? I like that one.
Oh, the Death Star.
The one where he's like, I'm not a gamer because games are for kids, and he starts listing off games for adults, and then he's totally a gamer. No?
I'm not totally familiar with that.
It is a really fun one.
I heard that one like one time.
Anyway.
Apocalypto, their albums. Oh my goodness. So
okay,
great.
So Jack Black, turns 55.
I hope they can continue after what happened.
Yes, absolutely. Jason Priestley, who is Brandon Walsh in Beverly Hills 90210, Jack Harper in True Calling, Richard Fitzpatrick in Call Me Fitz, Deputy Billy Breckenridge on Tombstone, and he was voice of the Lion in 2000's animated Lion of Oz. Did not know that was a thing, but that's pretty cool. He turns 55. Next, Billy Boyd, Pippin in the Lord of the Rings franchise, voice of Glenn and Glenda in Scene of Chucky, as well as Gigi in a Chucky series. And Nick Chopper as the Tin Woodsman and Dorothy and the Witches of Oz, which I also did not know was a thing, but I thought that was neat. There were two in a row about a character from Wizard of Oz. He is 56. Next, we have Satoshi Tajiri. You may not know this name, or maybe you do, but he is the creator of Pokemon.
Never heard of him.
Creator of Pokemon franchise and co-founder and president of Game Freak. He turns 59. He's also the executive producer of the Detective Pikachu movie.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Here's my Xenomorph or Xenomorph Pikachu.
Ah, there you go.
Look at that. It's totally licensed. No, it's not.
Next, we have Shania Twain, best known for her songs I'm Gonna Get You Good, Man, I Feel Like a Woman. That don't impress me much. She turns 59.
Oh, yes. Oh, you're Brad Pitt.
That don't impress me much.
Oh. Yeah, sure, you've got the looks, but have you
got the touch? Yeah. So yeah, she turns 59. Amanda Tapping, who is Naomi on Supernatural.
Yes.
As well as Samantha Carter in Stargate SG-1 and Colonel Samantha Carter in Stargate Atlantis, Stargate Arc of Truth, Stargate Continuum, and Stargate Universe. She is 59.
Yeah, she really blew up through Stargate. That was her main thing. She was also the main character, or the main, like the Professor Xavier type or X-Xavier type in a show called Sanctuary, where they have a bunch of, monsters, like cryptozoological monsters, and they're in the Sanctuary, cryptids. And they all live in the Sanctuary together.
Okay.
Sometimes they go out and hunt them, not hunt them, but, try to...
Track them down.
Yeah, track them down.
Okay.
It was an interesting show. It didn't last long enough.
Yeah. That's why I didn't put it on the list, because I didn't think it was It was noteworthy,
Oh,
but evidently it was.
I liked it a lot.
Next, we have a prolific director, David Fincher, director of Alien 3, Seven, The Game, Fight Club, Panic Room, Zodiac, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, The Social Network, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and Gone Girl. He is 62.
Nice. You know what? I actually did like Alien 3. I know it's not a fan favorite, but out of all the Alien movies they've had now, definitely not the worst one.
Yeah.
Easily not the worst one.
The first four were the better ones. The ones that came after kind of have not been so good.
And we're being generous.
Yes.
In the fourth installment.
Yeah. I like some parts of it.
Listen, they were fun, but
Sigourney Weaver got to be really awesome in that one.
Yeah.
But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. He didn't direct that. Next, we have Jennifer Coolidge, Stifler's mom in the American Pie franchise, Paulette Bonafonte in Legally Blonde franchise, Aunt Fanny in Tales of Five Robots, Lazy Susan Wentworth in Gravity Falls, Sophie Kaczynski in Two Broke Girls. She's also in the Discover Super Bowl ads, which are still airing as of right now. Getting a double everything at the coffee house. But yeah, she is 63. Next, we have Emma Sams, who is Holly Sutton, Scorpio on General Hospital, and Fallon Carrington Colby on Dynasty. She is 64. Next is Scott Hamilton, Olympic figure skater and Olympic gold medalist. He won 4 consecutive U.S. championships from 1981 to 84, 4 consecutive world championships from 81 to 84, and a gold medal in the 1984 Sarajevo Olympics. He is 66.
Oh, he's good.
Next, we have Daniel Stern, best known as Marv Merchants in the Home Alone movies, Phil Burnquist in City Slickers movies, the voice of adult Kevin Arnold in The Wonder Years, which apparently he went uncredited for, and Dilbert in the Dilbert cartoon. He is also the father known as the Old Man in A Christmas Story 2. Not a great movie, but hey, it's something. He is 67. Next, I had a tough one selecting stuff for this one, but Luis Guzman.
Oh, I love Luis Guzman. He's one of those guys that I'm always happy to see him on screen.
He's definitely not played a lot of lead roles in things, but he's definitely up there as far as people you've seen in things.
Yeah.
But the ones I was able to select were Raul El Cid Hernandez on Oz, Gomez Adams in The Wednesday Show.
Oh my gosh, he looks just like the old comic drawing. It's so good.
Nice.
It's so good. There was an outcry because they're like, how could you have this guy of this descent playing that character? It's like, his name is Gomez.
Yeah, right?
Like, what is wrong with you?
I don't get the complaints there. Ricardo Diaz in Grand Theft Auto Vice City and Vice City Stories. He is 68.
Oh yeah, he was also in Waiting. He was one of the chefs in Waiting.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right.
They played that game.
Next is Wayne Osmond, the second oldest of the original Osmond brothers, singers, and the fourth oldest of the 9 Osmond children. He is 73.
Very nice. You know, Luis Guzman was once entirely cut from a movie. There was this, it was a bit part, and I was like, oh my gosh, he must have felt terrible.
I'm sure anybody would be. Next we have Barbara Bach, who played the Bond girl Major Anya Anisova in The Spy Who Loved Me. She is married to former Beatles drummer Ringo Starr. She is 78. So yeah, one of the Beatles ended up with a Bond girl.
Yeah.
Next we have Ken Jenkins, not to be confused with Ken Jennings.
Or Leroy.
Best known for his role as Dr. Bob Kelso, the chief of medicine on American comedy series Scrubs. He is 84.
Oh, wow. Glad to know he's still around.
For now. Next we have Paul Martin, the 21st Prime Minister of Canada from 2003 to 2006. He is 86. And lastly, for those that are alive, we have Sonny Schroyer. Yeah, Sonny Schroyer. Best known as Deputy Sheriff Enos Strait in The Dukes of Hazzard and its spin-off Enos. He is 89. All right, now on to those that are no longer with us. We've got, born in 1949, Charles Hamburger, or Charles Rocket. He was the dad, Dave Dennison, in Hocus Pocus. The main antagonist, Nicholas Andre, in Dumb and Dumber. And as Firakash in Titan AE. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I have not seen that one.
Oh, you haven't seen Titan AE?
No. That came out right in that time period where Disney was like, oh, I'm too old for Disney. I don't know.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, it was only a very short period.
It was an okay movie.
And the narrator of Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie Pyramid of Light. for some crazy reason.
I've only seen one Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
He died on October 7th, 2005, and he was 56. And since he was born in 1949, if he were alive today,
75.
he'd be 75. Next, we have born in 1943, David Soul, best known as Detective Sergeant Kenneth Hutchinson on Starsky and Hutch. He died on January 4th, 2024, and he was 80. And if you're alive today,
I'd be 80. Oh gosh, what year is it? 80.
softball. Softball, girl, come on.
He'd be 80.
You'd be 81.
81.
He died before his birthday.
I got confused. I don't
All right,
have the year
well,
in my
you
head.
get a do-over this next one. Born in
81.
1938, Marla Adams, known for her role as Dina Abbott Murgeron on Young and the Restless from 1983 to 2020.
Bergeron.
Murgeron, okay, thank you. Why couldn't you just fucking say that?
Sorry.
She died on April 25th, 2024, and she was 85. And if she's alive today,
She would be 8,700 years or 86. She'd be
Thank you.
86.
And next we have one in 1937. Oh no, I messed that one up. I only have their last name for some reason. Shoot.
Okay, you know
The
what?
bass guitarist of the Wrecking Crew.
There you go.
Something Osborne. Oh crap.
Mr. Osborne of the bass guitarist of the Wrecking Crew.
I didn't even put what gender they are. They died December 14th, 2018 at age 81. And if they are alive today,
Oh gosh, they would be 87.
is that right? Okay. I thought you were looking at. Are you still doing it?
Oh, am I supposed to be looking? Yeah, sorry. I could pull it up here just a second. That was the Wrecking Crew.
Yes.
What's his name? Osborne.
Oh man, I'm so silly.
Nope.
But yeah, next we have born in 1917, Jack the King Kirby. Comic book artist, creator of Captain America, co-creator of Ant-Man, The Avengers, Black Panther, Fantastic Four, Hulk, Iron Man, Silver Surfer, Thor, and the X-Men, as well as Devil Dinosaur, Inhumans, The Eternals, and with Marvel, and co-creator of Etrigan the Demon, Kamandi, and the New Gods from DC Comics. He died on February 6th of 1994 at age 76, and if you're alive today,
He would be, 107 years old.
107.
He'd be
Wow.
107.
Almost made it.
And it was Joe Osborne.
Joe Osborne, I should have remembered
Sorry,
that. Dang
I
it.
was
Yeah, thank you.
fixated on that name.
Next, we have Elizabeth Ann Seton,
Oh.
first American saint. Who was born in 1774 and died January 4th,
Oh,
1821, at age 46. And if she were alive today,
She'd be 250 years old.
almost made it.
Almost made it. Yeah, they actually have a church, there's a church or a group that's in our area here, actually, in the part of New York we live in. That's general enough, anyway. And they used to come to the store I work at a lot to do tax-exempt purchases. So I've seen their name come up quite a bit. We would just write with shorthand and just write Elizabeth Ann, because it was a lot to write down every time.
So next we have Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, philosopher, who was born in 1749 and died March 22nd, 1832 at age 82. And if they were alive today,
Oh my goodness, it's a 200. Oh, sorry, this one that wasn't. It's a lot of numbers. Hold on a second. 200. 275.
okay. And lastly, born in the year 1025 AD, Emperor Go-Reizei, or Chikahito, was the 70th Emperor of Japan. His 23-year reign from February 5th, 1045 to May 22nd, 1068. He was 44 when he passed, and if you're alive today, through some miracle of
man.
Japanese science,
This one is killing me to say because it's so close. 999 years old.
wow, next year he'll be 1,000
You got to
years
put
old.
it on next year's list so I could say he would have been 1,000.
But how would I be doing this for the same day?
You could meet somebody else born on the same day.
Anyhow, that
Put a
was
pin
it
in
for
it.
those who were born on this day. Next, we have on this day in history. Starting in 1609, English explorer Henry Hudson is the first European to sail into the Delaware Bay and names it South Bay.
Not Hudson Bay?
Evidently not.
Must have been taken.
In 1619, Ferdinand II is elected to Holy Roman Emperor, and he rules until 1637. In 1777, American Revolutionary War, Battle of Gooch's Bridge takes place near Newark, Delaware.
Yeah. They named it after a Tickle Fest.
In 1789, William Herschel discovers Saturn's moon, Enceladus. Enceladus? I think that's how you'd say that. In 1830, the first American-built locomotive, Tom Thumb, races a horse-drawn car from Stockton. And Stokes, a stagecoach company from Baltimore to Ellicott Mills, let history record that due to mechanical problems, the horse won.
There you go. Hey, win's a win.
In 1833, Britain's Slavery Abolition Act gains royal assent. Am I not a man and a brother? Emblem used by some abolitionists determined to end the slave trade in the British Empire. Hope that worked out. In 1837, pharmacists John Lee and William Perrins manufacture Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, yeah. You use that when you marinate a steak. It's like a staple. You use garlic, salt, maybe some soy sauce these days, and Worcestershire. But no, if you don't use soy sauce, you're going to use Worcestershire. You can say Worcestershire, but...
Yeah, nobody says... That's not how you pronounce that. In 1845, Scientific American magazine publishes its first issue. In 1850, Richard Wagner's opera Lohengrin premieres at Weimar, Germany.
Oh, I loved him in the first Punisher movie.
In 1859, a geomagnetic storm causes the aurora borealis to shine so brightly that it is seen clearly over parts of the United States of America, Europe, and even as far afield as Japan.
And even in Skinner's kitchen.
Yes.
At this time of year.
At this time of day. All located entirely within his kitchen. Yes, I was expecting that joke to come up. In 1884, the first known photograph of a tornado is made near Howard, South Dakota. And Major League Baseball pitcher Mickey Welsh makes record for most consecutive batters struck out to begin a game, striking out the first 9 men he faces. How crazy is that? Three innings in a row, he just strikes everybody out.
Like in He-Man.
In 1898, Caleb Bradham renames his carbonated soft drink from Brad's Drink to Pepsi-Cola.
Oh my gosh, I wonder what happened. Sakanko, can you know what's happened to that company? You think maybe it's still around?
You want to? Yeah, there you go.
I think it might be. Continue.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna try to drink that.
Try, gonna succeed.
Oh my goodness, wow. Next we have 1907, the United Parcel Service is founded by James E. Casey in Seattle, Washington.
Not happening.
Yeah. 1913, Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands opens the Peace Palace in The Hague, Netherlands, an international law administrative building housing the Permanent Court of Arbitration. Excuse me. In 1917, 10 suffragists are arrested as they picket the White House. Here's hoping they get the vote that they're looking for. In 1920, American swimmer Norman Ross wins his second of 3 gold medals at Antwerp Olympics. Beats teammate Ludwig Longer in the men's 400-meter freestyle. Also wins the 1,500-meter and the 4x200 meter freestyle relay.
Yeah, I'm not very good with words. It'd be terrible doing freestyle.
Ethelda Bleibtree, that's
sure.
Quite the name, leads an American medal sweep of the Antwerp Olympics women's 300-meter freestyle with a world record swim of 4 minutes 34 seconds.
I could have done it faster.
In 1921, Babe Ruth starts streak of an extra base hit of 9 straight games. 1922, WEAF in New York City airs its first radio commercial, the Queensboro Realty, for $100 for 10 minutes. In 1937, Toyota Motors becomes an independent company.
Neat.
1938, Northwestern University awards honorary degree to ventriloquist dummy Charles McCartney.
Oh my goodness, I could do some ventriloquism. There's a conga. You can't see my beak move, can you?
In 1946, film noir The Killers premieres, directed by Robert Siodmak, starring Burt Lancaster and Ava Gardner, based on a story by Ernest Hemingway.
He's the guy that wrote those books.
Yes, he is. 1956, the 17th Venice Film Festival opens. No Golden Lion is awarded. Those poor lions, they get awarded.
Yeah, I like
And-
the sausages you can get there.
In 1957, U.S. Democratic Senator Strom Thurmond, Republican from South Carolina, begins the longest U.S. filibuster of 24 hours, 18 minutes against the Civil Rights Act.
Yeah, he was.
Wow.
Yeah, I do remember him. Watching the news and stuff and seeing him come up a lot in his time. I'm not saying he's still out of there.
I don't know.
He's probably dead.
In 1963, Evergreen Point floating bridge connecting Seattle and Bellevue opens. And Martin Luther King Jr. delivers his I Have a Dream speech addressing the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom of Civil Rights March at Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C.
Beautiful.
1964, U.S. weather satellite Nimbus 1 is launched.
Ah.
No? Okay. I thought maybe you'd
No. I mean, okay, fine. One of them was launched in the year 3000, piloted by Zach Brannigan.
Okay, it's not where I was expecting that to go. But okay. 1965, I was thinking you were going to make a reference to Dragon Ball. In 1965, the first Subway sandwich shop opens in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Also, Bob Dylan is booed for playing electric guitar in concert at Forest Hills Tennis Stadium in Queens, New York City.
Probably wanted to do acoustic, I guess.
Guess so. 1967, Major League Baseball. Boston Red Sox signed first free agent outfielder Ken Harrelson for a $75,000 bonus. In 1970, I'll Be There, a single by the Jackson 5 is released, and it went on to win Billboard Song of the Year for 1970.
I'll be there. I'll be there. I can't say it.
Okay.
Just call my name, and I'll be there.
And Shireen?
I'm here. It worked.
In 1971, the U.S. dollar is allowed to float against the Japanese yen for the first time.
I mean, what happened in the year like 1965 is someone took their money and made like a boat out of it and they put it in the water, right? You're not allowed to float that money, so the government said, "Come, hey, you can't get that bill in that water."
Okay, so 1972, a lot of things happen on this day.
Bill.
American 4x 100 meter freestyle relay team of David Edgar, John Murphy, John Heidenreich, and Mark Spitz. Hey, I've heard of Mark Spitz. Swim a world record of 3 minutes, 26 seconds, and 42 tenths of a second to beat Soviet Union for the gold medal at the Munich Olympics. Australian teenage swimmer Shane Gould sets world record of 2 minutes, 23 seconds, and 700ths of a second to beat German Cornelia Ender in the 200 meter individual medley at the Munich Olympics. Her first of 3 gold medals at the Games. North Korean shooter Ri Ho-jun wins the 50-meter rifle prone event at the Munich Olympics, his nation's first ever Olympic gold medal. And Soviet gymnast Olga Korbut becomes media darling at the Munich Olympics, wins gold in the teams all round, follows with 2 gold and a silver. Bet she was wishing it was 3 gold. 1973, Smoke on the Water, single by British rock band Deep Purple, goes gold.
Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. Oh no, there's a fire in the sky. I fly there.
Oh no.
I also keep all the air I breathe there.
Indeed. Also on that day, Bobby Boris Pickett song Monster Mash goes gold.
I was working in the lab late at night. Oh, I used to know the words.
I think it's late one night.
Late one night, and Sakanko was there and gave me an awful fright.
Yay. There's been a lot of different versions of that one over the years. Also 1973, Tamla Motown Records releases Let's Get It On, a 13th studio album by Marvin Gaye.
Let's get it on.
Oh, let's get it on.
Yeah, are there more words to that? Like, seriously?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
1977, Nolan Ryan strikes out 300 batters for the 5th straight year.
Oh my goodness, let me tell you, usually I don't recognize these names, but Nolan Ryan. There you go. I actually recognize that one.
1978, Donald Vesco rode 21 long Kawasaki motorcycle at 318.598 miles per hour.
That is crazy. So 21-inch long. I love motorcycles. 21 inches. Here we go, right there. He rode a teeny tiny motorcycle that's about 2 Sakanko bamboo. Not even 2 Sakanko bamboos. crazy.
In 1980, the first use of magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI machine, to scan the human body at the Aberdeen Royal Infirmary in Scotland. In 1981, John Hinckley pleads innocent to attempt to assassinate U.S. President Ronald Reagan.
I remember the clip.
1982, the first gay games are held in San Francisco. Wonder if they still hold those. In 1986, American rock singer Tina Turner's star is unveiled at Hollywood Walk of Fame, Hollywood, California.
Yeah, she made it with love, and then they were like, "What's love got to do with it?" Got to do with it.
In 1987, Mike Schmidt passes Ted Williams and Willie McCovey with 522 home runs. 1988, the 40th Emmy Awards, 30-something, The Wonder Years, and Richard Kiley win. Or Keeley? Kylie? What do you think here?
I'm going to go with Keeley.
Okay.
Richard Keeley.
In 1994, the first Japanese Gay Pride Parade and the 94th U.S. Golf Amateur Championship is won by Tiger Woods.
Yeah, good for Tiger Woods. But holy heck, look at that. That's pretty cool. Japan Pride Parade. They are definitely behind when it comes to acceptance, but they're getting there.
Yes. In 1997, Belgian amusement park riders were stuck upside down for 90 minutes. Didn't happen to say what amusement park.
Oh, that's awful.
In 2003, an electricity blackout cuts off power to around 500,000 people living in southeast England and brings 60% of London's underground rail network to a halt. Wonder how many people were conceived that day. In 2004, a huge upset at the Athens Olympic Stadium in the men's 4x100 relay. Great Britain, 38 minutes, 7 seconds, 38 seconds, 8, 7.
It's 38.08 seconds.
07.
Where are you looking?
Right there, 38.07. Edges the United States 38.08 to take the gold medal.
Ah, okay.
And British athlete Kelly Holmes wraps up the 800 by 1,500 meter doubles at Athens Olympics, taking out the 1.5K in 3 minutes 57 seconds and 90/100 of a second. Carlos Tevez scores the winner of Argentina beats Paraguay 1-0, maintaining an undefeated record to win the men's football gold medal at the Athens Olympics. Moroccan superstar athlete Hikam El Guerrouj wraps up the 1,500 out of 5,000 meter double at the Athens Olympics, taking a 5K gold in 13 minutes 14 seconds and 39/100 of a second. The diving competition at Athens Olympics concludes with the Chinese contingent dominant, winning 6 of the 8 gold medals. And the U.S. women's basketball team goes through the Athens Olympics undefeated to win its 5th Olympic gold medal, beating Australia 74-63 in the final. Whew, so much Olympics. 2007, the Venetian Macau, the second largest casino in the world, opens in Macau, owned by Las Vegas Sands. In 2009, British pop rock band Oasis guitarist Noel Gallagher quits the band, citing inability to be with his brother Liam.
Oh my gosh, it is so perfect you bring this up. They just announced that next year they are doing a reunion.
He
once said he would never do a reunion. They're doing it next year, 2025.
Cool.
Oh my god.
In 2017,
I love their music.
Kenya brings in world's toughest ban on plastic bags with possible $38,000 US fine and 4 years in jail.
Don't cry for me.
And Matt Vogel makes his debut as the voice of Kermit the Frog in Muppets Through the Week video.
Don't look back in
2019, climate change activist Greta Thunberg arrives in New York after sailing across the Atlantic in an emissions-free voyage, as well as discovery of the 3.8 million year old skull of early human ancestor Australopithecus anamensis, founded by Johannes Haile Selassie at Mirodora, Ethiopia, upends previous evolutionary theory published in journal Nature. And U.S. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand ends her campaign for president. In 2020, Japanese tech company SkyDrive says it has completed the first manned test flight on a flying car.
Yeah. Look for those in about 50,000 years. They never happening.
In 2022, a 1952 Mickey Mantle baseball card sells for $12.6 million at auction, becoming the world's most expensive piece of sports memorabilia. And finally, in 2023, Barbie becomes Warner Brothers' highest-grossing global release, overtaking Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 taking in $1.34 billion.
Wow. $1.34
billion.
dollars.
Still need to see that movie, by the way.
What?
Still need to see Barbie.
Oh. Oh my god.
Did you think I meant Austin Powers?
Yes.
Oh my god, no!
No.
I've seen those movies
Okay.
many times
The
over.
world,
I love those
can
movies.
continue spinning then.
So anyhow, hope you enjoyed that video. If you have a birthday and you'd like me to make a birthday video for you, let me know in the comments below. If you notice anything inaccurate about my video, let me know.
You're 100% accurate. You're wrong if you think we're wrong.
Check the description. I put links to many different things, including the source of my research, as well as to Brian Hull's YouTube, his Twitch channel. Apparently, he does Twitch. Didn't see much activity on there, and his own personal website as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.